Hey fellas, Rusty coming at you. Want to make a quick video on a Rough Ryder Trapper in amber bone. So amber bone is probably one of the more, what do you want to say, common, or something that they may have made the most knives in. Throughout the years, you're going to find all kinds of patterns and even some smaller differences, but let's take a peek. If you watch, there's a video where this is how this came. Let's take a peek here. We got this horseshoe shield. Trying to get a look at that. And a really nice tang stamp. Just says Rough Ryder. I've seen everything from Rough Ryder Cutlery Company, and all that good stuff. Now, I was fortunate enough to pick up a Queen Trapper. And I'm telling you guys, this thing, this clip point has the shape of a queen, what we call a Queen 19, I want to say. So, you know, those Chinese companies, Gonzo will do it. They'll copy they copy Benchmades a lot of time. If you guys follow, if you know who they are, they make modern folding knives. But gee whiz, this is not bad. Let's see. I'm really fighting some focus here. I don't know if I have a model number. Hopefully, no, this says China. But I think the blade finish is nice. Looks like our Spey blade is a little bit off-centered. So really shiny, kind of polished. We have good back springs. Oh yeah, guys. $15 delivered. And whew, it's sharp. Now, I don't know if this was what we would call new old stock. You know, I bought it off of eBay, so potentially somebody could have owned it before me and put a edge on here. But in general, we got this nice finish. We got a lined bolster. It's a bit slanted. And then we got another lined bolster. And those of you that like to look at the fit and finish, take a peek there. So I'm going to bring out two comparison knives. I think I'll get them out about now. Now this one, so if you guys know me, I have red bone and amber bone. As I was collecting along the time, if I saw a pattern I didn't have in red or amber bone, I grabbed it. And I ordered one off of Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Now this one's going to have the same model number as that one. The difference is I bought this one off of Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Ooh, pretty nice snap. The shields are different. And also the color, very, very different. They changed the tang stamp on us. And, oh boy, they did get a model number in there. I don't have my glasses, so I'll try to get that to you guys. But, oh, you can hear that. These both have nice action. Very nice action. So, this thing's gorgeous in the sunlight. And check it out if you want to see. I do compare this one to my Queen that I got. So look for a Queen Trapper video. You'll see how that compares. Funny thing is, the pile sides on these are both a little different. And by that, what I mean is they were really dark. And I did lighten this one up. But this one is lighter than the show side, where, you know, near the bolsters. And this one was pretty dark from pin to pin. And I took some 8,000 grit paper and cleaned them up. Sanded down the darkness, if you will, sanded that part out. So different nail nick, looks like kind of an evolution. I'd have to say, maybe, I'm going to guess this is 10 or 15 years old, and this one would maybe made in the last, 10 years. And so here they are. I do think the Spey blade remains unchanged, or the clip point on these, but looks like definitely the nail nick has changed. Maybe a bit of the Spey blade shape. Yeah, even the kicks look a little different. Both have a very acceptable build quality. That would be when you're looking for gapping in the liners for $15. I enjoy that. So do a little survey. Which one do you guys like better? We'll call this one the dark amber, almost a plum. Or this. For me, I know which shield I like better. All right, and then we'll get out one more comparison knife. That would be Case. This is Case's amber bone. And you can kind of maybe see I don't know. This has peaches, and this just is yellow. This is almost a honey. I love a honey bone knife. Oh, that was a nice action, nice and fluid all the way around. And this one is, I want to say, a 2005. So my amber bone, for some reason, I got like a 2005, a 2010, and a 2015. Just by happenstance. And part of the reason I went old school is I wanted CV. When you can get your carbon steel blades, you can get CS, which is carbon steel, or CV, which is specifically chrome vanadium. And for those of you who don't know, chrome vanadium, from what my understanding, and they keep it secret, but I've seen it's a 1080 steel. It comes from that kind of a family. So there's 1060s, 1070s, 1080s, and and then there's 1095. It's all about the percentage of carbon content. And 1080, but then they've added some chrome and some vanadium for CV, chrome vanadium. And the chrome will mix with the carbon for carbides, and so will the vanadium. Well, we're just comparing the Case up here, and those carbides then will form harder. They're harder than all you add to 1095 is carbon, and you got iron, all iron carbides. And without those chrome ones, well, chrome helps the slightest. There's not enough chrome in to help it make it stainless. And then the vanadium, which is also plentiful in D2 steel. So that's why your D2 is capable of such hardness. And that will increase what we call the edge retention. So this one actually, unless I cleaned up the springs, which I don't remember doing, but very possibly may have, look at that. The brass is showing, not very patinaed at all, and really good. You got to look for right here in the bone sometimes on these older Rough Riders. I've never had the bones pull off, but you see a small gap. I do think, they pin it on there. They do a nice job, actually. But we're going to be done. Thanks for joining the Miner.